I've been on more wild hog hunts than I can count, but this face-off deep in the thick woods was a whole new kind of challenge. Signs pointed to a massive hog over 300 kilograms, fierce and dangerously aggressive. One wrong move, one mistimed shot, and I could go from hunter to hunted in seconds. How will this intense showdown play out? Drop a 1 in the comments and hit follow so you don't miss a second of the action. Wild hogs pose a serious threat to both agriculture and natural ecosystems, multiplying quickly when conditions are right and wreaking havoc on crops. The danger increases with hogs that weigh between 300 and 400 pounds and carry razor-sharp tusks. That's why hog hunting isn't just a thrilling pursuit for hunters like us, it's also a crucial step in protecting farmland and preserving the balance of nature. The moment we got word of a giant wild hog sighting, we moved out without hesitation. Our hearts were racing, pumped with adrenaline, a mix of excitement and high-stakes tension. This wasn't your average target, it was strong, smart, and ready to strike back at any second. One slip-up and we'd be the ones getting hunted. So our team quickly regrouped and mapped out a precise strategy for the hunt. The thick green forest shifted softly with the wind hiding unknown movements in the shadows. Every one of us sharpened our focus, scanning each detail and not letting a single clue slip by. Out of nowhere, the hunting dogs grew agitated, barking sharply. Before taking off in one direction, they had locked onto the scent. Without wasting a second, we followed close behind, every sense dialed in. Then the silhouette of the beast appeared in a split second. Instinct kicked in, I raised my rifle, locked on, and pulled the trigger. The sharp crack of the shot signaled the end of the chase as our first target went down. That moment sparked a wave of adrenaline through the team. We pushed forward, moving in sync, dropping each wild hog with clean, calculated shots. It was an electrifying hunt packed with intensity, adrenaline, and the unmatched thrill of taking down these fierce predators. Across the ridge, a group of wild hogs wandered calmly, completely unaware that danger was closing in. Then came the critical moment. A thunderous gunshot shattered the stillness, dropping the first hog instantly. Chaos erupted as the herd scattered in panic, but their fate was already sealed. We moved silently deeper into the forest, following a narrow trail. Suddenly, we came face to face with an unexpected intruder. One crisp, icy shot cut through the quiet, and the hog collapsed into the underbrush, framed by the glow of the setting sun. The last rays of sunlight broke through the heavy clouds, casting a golden glow over the muddy terrain as we advanced with rifles in hand. The air was thick with tension, broken only by the crunch of dry leaves beneath our boots. Somewhere ahead, hidden deep in the thick brush, the prey was waiting. The hunting dogs barked louder with each step. This chase was officially underway. Are you enjoying this wild boar hunt? If yes, drop a 2 in the comments. If not, type 3. The moment had arrived. Without warning, nearly 10 wild hogs burst out at once, an intense, heart-pounding scene. After a short night's rest, we pushed on toward another rugged mountain region. The silence was almost haunting, broken only by the wind's whistle and the click of bullets being loaded into rifles. A tense showdown loomed ahead where focus and patience would be key. To boost our chances, we split up, each team member taking up a strategic position. Now it was a waiting game, watching and listening for the first sign of movement. The first shot went wide, so I took a deep breath, recalibrated my aim, and locked in with full focus. This time, the massive beast dropped, thrashing in its final moments. Gunfire rang out across the forest, 3 more targets down. But the fight was far from over. The hunt was still long and full of challenges ahead. Experts say that to control wild hog populations, 66 to 70% must be culled each year. Yet in reality, only around 29% gets taken, far from the goal and a clear shortfall. Closing this gap means using the right AR-10 rifles is crucial. Hunters also need proper training to target whole herds, focusing on females and piglets instead of just chasing big males as trophies. Additionally, using suppressors and night vision scopes helps hunters take down more hogs in a single ambush, especially in wide-open farming areas. Hunting wild hogs requires not just a solid plan, but also strict discipline. It's the only real way to manage this invasive threat. Still, opinions are mixed. Many wonder if hunting works, why does the wild hog population keep growing? Thanks to specialized protective gear, advanced equipment, and 3 to 6 months of intense training, many hunters in Texas have boosted their skills in tackling wild hogs. During the winter of 2023, when hogs were more active and easier to find, organized hunting teams took down over 34,000 across the state, making a real impact on controlling their population. At last, the hunt came to an end as each wild hog was taken down after a tense and demanding chase. This wasn't just an adrenaline-filled adventure, it was a vital effort to safeguard crops from the destruction caused by these fierce animals. Drop your thoughts about the video in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you won't miss the next thrilling wild hog hunts. Western Canada is a rugged and breathtaking land home to some of the most powerful animals like grizzly bears and moose creatures that once struck fear into hunters back in the early 1900s. They're among the country's top predators. But here's a surprising fact: bears and moose aren't the deadliest hunters. Despite their size and strength, they can't match the mountain lion's speed. In the wild, these cats can sprint up to 50 miles per hour, outpacing every other predator. While bears can weigh as much as 1,500 pounds, they simply can't keep up with the mountain lion's deadly agility. Ready to dive into the world of the mountain lion? If so, drop a 4 in the comments. With a bite force of 1,500 psi, strong enough to take down a domestic dog in a single strike, mountain lions are predators you don't want to underestimate. In 2019, the town of Kemmel started putting up surveillance cameras around homes, but what they captured was chilling. These cats didn't just come out at night, they also struck during the day, posing an unexpected threat. Wildlife agencies investigating the incidents confirmed that mountain lions are dangerous predators, often targeting residential areas after dark. The main reason for this behavior is their natural hunting instinct. They use the cover of darkness to hunt and steer clear of humans. Recently in Canmore, Alberta, livestock losses topped $200,000 due to attacks on dogs and farm animals. The situation is getting worse, with British Columbia now at the center of urgent calls for action to tackle the growing mountain lion threat. The Canadian government has introduced strict hunting training programs. Every year, more than 200 hunters from across the country come together in the rugged terrain near camels to sharpen their skills. This summer's sessions not only prepare them for the hunt, but also emphasize the serious responsibility they carry. Hunting licenses range from $50 to $150 USD, but the real cost lies in the hunter's duty to respect and protect nature. When hunters are ready to use their licenses, the journey begins in the rugged wilderness of the Rocky Mountains in British Columbia. The prime mountain lion hunting season hits midwinter when temperatures plunge below 20 degrees. But have you ever wondered how these cats survive such harsh conditions? Their thick fur keeps them warm, and their sharp senses let them move quietly through snow-covered forests. Facing the mountain lion's agility, Canadian hunters have turned to modern technology to boost their odds. Since 2020, advanced gear has become common, leading to higher success rates.
Oh yeah.
More than 12,000 hunters in British Columbia hold firearms licenses, many opting for powerful rifles like the .458 Winchester Magnum built for quick and humane kills. Winter's thick snow, sometimes reaching 3 to 4 feet deep, makes moving around a serious challenge. If you were the hunter, would you prefer trekking on foot, or riding ATVs have become an essential part of the Canadian hunter's toolkit? With up to 200 horsepower, they can power through snowdrifts up to 4 feet deep, something snowmobiles just can't handle. Hunting isn't just a sport, it's about protecting human habitats. A mountain lion hunt in Canada last November showed just how critical every second can be when facing a deadly predator. Without detection dogs, the situation could have turned deadly. Suddenly, the hunter's ammo ran out as the lion lunged, putting their life on the line. Would the hunter have to confront the mountain lion head-on, or was help on the way? Tragically, one of the detection dogs was injured, a stark reminder of the real dangers involved. In this line of work, every decision carries weight, and the risks are very real.
Reload. Yep. Nice cat.
That's cool.
Hunting dogs are a vital asset in mountain lion hunts across the United States, often used in specialized centers or the Rocky Mountains to keep human communities safe. Bloodhounds and Rottweilers start training young exposed early to the rugged wilderness. The Rockies are infamous for snowstorms, thick forests, and treacherous cliffs. Hunters train these dogs regularly, sometimes up to 3 times a week, to build the stamina and precision needed for tracking. Even a small slip in training can mean a failed hunt. Do you think this approach works? If yes, drop a 5 in the comments. If not, type 6. This region is also home to hundreds of feral cats. Hunting feral cats, unlike mountain lions, doesn't come with strict penalties such as those protecting pregnant mountain lions. Even with the number of mountain lions hunted each year, conservation efforts remain a priority. In January 2021, Canada introduced new regulations. Before that, as many as 120,000 mountain lions were killed annually across provinces. The updated policy now limits the hunt to just 1/500 per year, focusing on conservation. Trained hunting dogs like bloodhounds and Rottweilers continue to play a key role in tracking. In mountain lion hunting, the hunter is at the heart of the action, managing tension and control. When threatened, mountain lions become fierce, showing incredible agility and the ability to leap up to 15 feet, making them tough opponents. Hunters need to master quick reflex shooting from at least 50 yards, since a delay over 2 seconds could mean the lion escapes or strikes. To build this skill, hunters go through at least 6 months of intense training, including firearms practice and simulated dangerous encounters. This preparation is crucial for making split-second decisions in rugged terrain.
He's done with this. Well, and they'll drag a dog right off to talk about, with him.
Yeah.
Must have had a little bit of the spine going uphill, and that's what knocked him down.
Veteran hunters with over 10 years of experience recommend staying at least 50 yards away from large trees where mountain lions often hide when feeling threatened. This distance helps avoid sudden leaps, since these big cats can jump up to 15 yards from moderate heights. But did you know mountain lions frequently visit stream banks to drink and stalk prey footprints in the snow? And slide marks in the mud near these water sources offer crucial clues for hunters tracking them.
Got caught in a trap or something.
Have you ever noticed this during mountain hunts? With over 70% of the terrain rugged and rocky, plus sudden snowstorms, the biggest challenge for mountain lion hunters in Canada isn't just the danger from the cats, it's battling the harsh wilderness. A team of at least 5 hunters is essential, equipped with tracking gear for their dogs to avoid getting lost in the chaos. Mountain lions are smart and often hide among towering cliffs. To flush them out, hunters rely on loud distractions like the barking of their hunting dogs. Insulated clothing and light-colored camouflage that blends with the snow not only keep you warm but also help you stay hidden. After each hunt, the hunter's responsibility continues. They must decide how to handle the mountain lion ethically and according to regulations. Will it be for conservation research or another purpose? You'll find out in the next episode. Thanks for watching the entire video. Stay tuned for more exciting experiences.
Now, we're going to have to climb up there and get him out.
These methods have helped slow the spread of some invasive species. Got any ideas for better solutions? Share your thoughts in the comments so we can explore them together. Thanks for watching the whole video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And be sure to tell your friends so they can join in too. Goodbye and see you in the next video.
Come on, let's go.
With a single swipe of its paw capable of felling a deer, the bear embodies raw, untamed power in the depths of the wilderness. These creatures are not just massive and ferocious. They possess astonishing intelligence, fierce survival instincts, and a formidable memory. But what happens when these seemingly solitary beasts of the wild start appearing near human settlements, rummaging through trash cans, raiding campsites, and even wandering into your backyard? Bears, creatures both revered and shrouded in mystery, are they still symbols of nature's majesty? Or are they becoming a looming threat? Do we truly understand them? Or have we only glimpsed the tip of the iceberg? Join us as we uncover the secrets behind the claws and soulful eyes of these lords of the wild in today's video. Recently, encounters with bears in California have increased significantly, with incidents rising by 160% from 2021 to 2022, averaging about 1,600 cases per year, especially around the Lake Tahoe area and the San Gabriel Mountains. This increase indicates that bears are becoming bolder in approaching residential areas, breaking into homes in search of food, and posing a threat to public safety. These confrontations not only cause great concern within the community, but also escalate potential dangers.
You're off? Okay.
One morning, an unexpected incident occurred at Taste by Spellbound Bakery when a large bear suddenly appeared in the bakery's garage. The staff, frightened by the sight of the giant bear, hurriedly used pots and pans to make noise in an attempt to scare it away. However, before leaving, the bear took the opportunity to eat some coconut cakes and cupcakes, causing the bakery not only material damage, but also a great deal of panic. After this incident, the bakery had to change its routine and decided to keep the garage door closed more frequently to prevent similar situations. However, the damage from bear invasions not only raised concerns about the safety of the residents, but also severely impacted California's economy, particularly small businesses and farmers.
No.
To address this issue, many farmers and hunters in California have opted for a more aggressive approach by hunting bears with firearms. However, hunting bears with weapons also carries many risks and unintended consequences. One recent bear hunt in the forest became a highly tense experience when a bear suddenly attacked the hunter. The sound of the gunshot increased the bear's aggression, forcing the hunter to react quickly to protect himself. This tense situation serves as a clear example of the potential risks when humans directly confront wild animals, especially powerful and dangerous species like bears. Addressing the relationship between humans and wildlife requires careful consideration and reasonable solutions to protect both people and these animals. At the same time, the rise in such encounters raises questions about the impact of human activity on natural habitats as urbanization and resource exploitation strip wildlife of their living spaces, forcing them closer to human settlements. To mitigate conflicts, long-term strategies are needed, such as educating communities on safely coexisting with wildlife, conserving and expanding natural habitats, and implementing effective preventive measures in areas where human and natural worlds intersect. Furthermore, fostering a harmonious relationship between humans and wildlife requires close collaboration among management agencies, scientists, and local communities. In-depth research programs on the behavior, migration patterns, and ecological needs of species like bears can provide critical data to predict conflict hotspots and implement timely preventive measures. To protect the safety of hunters in California, hunters have come up with creative methods to prepare for unexpected encounters with this invasive species by simulating local hunting situations in hilly areas. By rolling tires down steep slopes, they recreated the rapid approach of a charging bear. This simulation helps hunters hone their reflexes and shooting accuracy under pressure, important skills for reacting quickly during real-life hunts. On hunting trips, hunters often carry pepper spray to handle unexpected situations when encountering bears. Pepper spray is an extremely effective tool for slowing down and stopping bear attacks. According to the instructions, when a bear approaches from a distance of 30 feet, the pepper spray will significantly affect the bear's senses, reducing its ability to take deep breaths and making it impossible for the bear to continue its attack. A group of experienced hunters, including military veterans and seasoned guides, ventured deep into the wilderness of California for a bear hunt.
Oh my goodness.
They spotted a large bear nearly 900 yards away. Despite challenging wind conditions, they quickly strategized to approach with caution. Suddenly, another massive bear appeared, much closer, forcing them to adjust their plan quickly. With coordination and precise shooting skills, they successfully took down both bears in a challenging chase. Bear hunting season in California runs from August to December. Each hunter is only allowed to hunt one bear during this season. Hunters typically focus on the southern-facing slopes, where bears are most active. Specifically during this time, bears are actively foraging for food to store for the winter.
go. I got him. This way.
The hunter skillfully set up a hunting spot in a densely wooded area, carefully constructing a hide to avoid a bear attack. Once prepared, the hunter scattered a large amount of sliced meat on the ground, hoping to lure a bear close to the ambush point. When the massive bear appeared and began to focus on the bait, the hunter fired the first shot. The bullet struck the bear's stomach. The loud blast and pain from the wound caused the bear to stumble. The hunter quickly reloaded the final bullet to finish off the bear. Throughout the hunt, the hunter must maintain absolute calm, as even the smallest mistake can put them in a dangerous situation. Their eyes are tense, and their focus razor sharp, sharpening all their senses like never before. They rely not only on shooting skills, but also on a deep understanding of the bear's habits and movement patterns to choose the perfect moment to take down their target. Every slight sound, every movement of the bear is carefully observed, creating a tense and breathtaking confrontation between man and the wild. To increase their chances of success in bow hunting, they use corn bait to lure bears closer to the hunting area. The time the bear spends feeding on the bait allows the hunter to prepare and adjust their shot with precision and at close range. This reduces the risk of bear attacks occurring when the hunter approaches. Additionally, they are concerned that excessive hunting could push bears toward the risk of extinction. To prevent these issues, the community has proposed that the government implement environmental protection measures, such as planting stinging nettles around urban areas. These plants make bears uncomfortable upon contact. If you support hunting with weapons, please leave the number 1 in the comments. If you do not support these measures, kindly share your reasons in the comments below. Thank you for watching this video all the way through. Please share it so your family can receive good luck. Have you ever heard of foxes? The most cunning predators in the wild. With their silky fur, sharp eyes, and incredible adaptability, foxes are not only a symbol of intelligence, but also a master in the art of survival. But what happens when these animals invade residential areas? Are foxes really a danger, or just a victim of human development? Leave your #1 comment and explore the mysterious life of foxes, from deep forests to crowded cities, in today's video. Please continue watching the video. At the CSIRO Wildlife Research Institute in Australia, hundreds of foxes escaped from the laboratory. With their incredible adaptability and rapid reproduction rate, the fox population has grown significantly year after year. This population explosion has led to food shortages, causing the foxes to become weak and emaciated after days of struggling with starvation. To survive, they have crossed fences and invaded residential areas, competing with cats for food. This situation occurs frequently and raises serious concerns among residents about the safety of their pets and the potential risks foxes pose to human health and security. Additionally, the foul odors from meat processing areas also attract the attention of these invasive animals. Foxes have broken into stores, consuming large amounts of meat inside. Store owners report damages caused by the foxes reaching up to $15,000 per incident. Local authorities are urgently seeking solutions to address this issue to protect the community and ensure ecological balance. In response to the situation, the use of firearms is being strictly regulated. In this organized hunting activity, hunters will venture out at night, offering an exhilarating experience for adventure-seeking hunters. They will be introduced to the new 17 WSM rifle provided by the government. This tool is equipped with a night vision scope, enhancing the hunter's range and accuracy.
Kill him. Hey! Bust him. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. Hey! Hit him!
The hunting license stipulates that hunting is not permitted near residential areas. Therefore, hunters must travel hundreds of miles to hunt foxes. Upon arriving at the hunting area, hunters use headlamps to navigate the wilderness. Additionally, they use a fox call device to attract the attention of this invasive species.
Get him.
Thanks to the application of new technology in hunting activities, the success rate in eliminating foxes has increased to 54%. Hunting foxes with red lights provides several key benefits, enhancing both efficiency and safety for hunters. Red lights cause less eye strain and reduce night vision impairment compared to bright white lights, allowing hunters to maintain better visibility in the dark.
Killer.
Furthermore, red light does not cause panic or fear in foxes, as they are less likely to detect it. This allows hunters to approach their prey more quietly and effectively. Using night vision binoculars, hunters observed and spotted a fox moving near the hunting area. Alerting their teammates, they fired the first shot and subsequently took down 3 foxes in succession.
Whoa. Get him. Kill him. Last 2.
In this adventurous hunt, the support of teammates ensures their safety during each hunting trip. This also enhances the hunter's experience and deepens their understanding of fox behavior. Beyond the hunter's successes, their hard work over 6 consecutive months participating in rigorous training courses on firearm use and fox characteristics is also noteworthy. If hunters do not complete the training course to obtain a hunting license, they will not be permitted to participate in fox control, as this is the responsibility of Australian farmers to ensure the safety of participants and their teammates. In case of a violation, participating without government approval can result in a maximum prison sentence of 2 years. Favorable weather conditions with no rain allow hunters to easily observe and spot prey from a distance. Hunters can detect foxes from up to 700 meters away under ideal weather. However, when it rains, fox hunting becomes significantly more challenging. Rain not only reduces visibility, but also wets the surrounding environment, making movement difficult and creating loud noises that alert foxes to potential threats. After each hunt, collecting the foxes becomes a critical task to report the number of foxes eliminated to the authorities. In one efficient night hunt, fox hunters took down 27 foxes across 900 acres in 9 hours. After being killed, the foxes are collected and piled up. This not only helps control the fox population, but also enables authorities to assess the situation and implement appropriate management measures. The Australian government has promoted educational classes to raise public awareness about fox hunting. These classes not only highlight the dangers posed by foxes, but also help communities opposed to hunting understand its importance. These educational programs have broadened community perspectives and increased empathy for protecting their environment. Additionally, to enhance effectiveness, residents have decided to install electric fences around areas near forests. This method makes foxes uncomfortable upon contact. These educational programs have broadened community perspectives and increased empathy for protecting their environment. To enhance effectiveness, residents have decided to install electric fences around areas near forests. This method makes foxes uncomfortable upon contact. This aims to protect public safety and prevent potential conflicts between humans and wildlife. The electric fences are specially designed with a low current that is harmless to humans and animals. However, residents need to inspect the fences regularly, at least once a month, to ensure they function effectively. The use of firearms to control foxes in Australia plays a crucial role in protecting communities in residential areas by implementing effective and strategic methods. What do you think about this issue? Leave a comment below. Type the number 1 if you support Australians in effectively managing the fox population. Share this content publicly to ensure your family's good health. Don't miss the next video. Dingo, Australia's iconic animal appearing 4,000 years ago. Their presence along the coastline of Fraser Island on the Queensland coast has become a significant issue and cause for concern among tourists and locals. In May 2024, it was reported that $13,330 in damage was caused by dingoes at Orchid Beach and Wattie Point. Dingoes harass tourists and locals by stealing food and rummaging through belongings, creating challenges for rangers in protecting people and visitors. On the same day in Australia, a tourist collided with a dingo on Fraser Island, causing another tourist to panic upon encountering a dingo for the first time. This tourist was promptly taken to the hospital by the medical team. There were no reports of injuries, and all visitors and residents were safe. Australian authorities have installed warning signs prohibiting people from approaching invasive dingo dogs to ensure everyone's safety. Facing the damage caused by dingo attacks, countermeasures are being considered with the use of firearms regarded as an effective measure. In Australia, dingo hunting is tightly regulated by a system of licenses and regulations to ensure ecological balance and wildlife protection. The hunting season typically takes place during winter and spring from May to September. Hunters must register and obtain a valid license. The license specifies the maximum number of dingoes that can be hunted in a season ranging from 5 to 10. It also states that dingo hunting is prohibited in densely populated areas, nature reserves, and national parks. The .308 Winchester rifle, also known as NATO, has become a popular choice for dealing with invasive dingoes in Australia. This ammunition was developed based on the M1 Garand rifle design in the early 1950s, used to protect local livelihoods from dingo attacks. Firearm training typically lasts 2 to 4 days, but intensive courses may extend to a week or more. If you support this hunting, comment the number 1. If not, comment the number 2. Nighttime dingo hunting is a common activity in Australia, especially in rural areas. To deal with dingoes at night, hunters often use lights to illuminate and locate them. Technological tools like infrared cameras are also employed for monitoring in the dark. Recent studies show that nighttime dingo hunting has reduced the dingo population in Australian regions by about 30% compared to previous levels, improving community safety and protection. Additionally, when hunting at night, hunters must pay attention to the weather. If it rained in the days prior, the ground will be wet and more likely to make noise from footsteps, making dingoes more alert. Hunters need to approach carefully to avoid disturbing other animals. Moreover, installing video camera equipment must be done meticulously. A small mistake, like forgetting to turn on the camera, could result in missing opportunities to collect data and monitor dingo activity, leading to a lack of concrete evidence to evaluate and reflect on the effectiveness of hunting strategies. Australians use a second method trapping to deal with dingoes. In the suburb of Toomba, southeast Queensland, on March 30th, a female dingo and a large male dingo were captured. The female was described as having sharp teeth and belonged to a group of animals, causing concern for residents due to attacks along the coast. The male exhibited aggressive behavior when the female was caught. The large male dingo was captured and recorded as weighing approximately 39. 7 pounds noted as the heaviest of the hunting season. Australian hunters have highly valued the use of traps in controlling dingoes. Their expertise is demonstrated not only through their ability to set traps correctly, but also through their deep understanding of dingo behavior and biology. They know how to place traps in strategic locations and use scents or sounds to lure dingoes into them. Why do Australians combine the use of firearms and trapping to control dingoes? Due to their living habits, dingoes impact the soil environment where they reside. They live in packs, with their breeding season occurring from March to April and a gestation period of about 63 days. As a result, they dig burrows to protect their pups, creating a risk of population growth. Don't hunt alone, and always inform others about your dingo hunting plans and location. In the harsh desert environment, hunting with 2 to 3 people is necessary to ensure safety. Risks such as extreme weather, challenging terrain, and the potential for unexpected emergencies require mutual support. The process of setting traps must be done safely. Installing traps to deal with dingoes requires precision and thoroughness to ensure effectiveness. First, a suitable location must be chosen, typically paths or intersections where dingoes frequently pass. In these areas, hunters will select a dry spot, protected from bad weather, to place the trap. An effective trap is often covered with dry grass to appear more natural. The trap setter then uses a skull and places bait inside it to lure the dingo, ensuring the bait is protected from rain and retains its scent. To increase effectiveness, a small amount of dog urine can be added around the trap area to attract the dingo's attention. A hunter can set the trap alone, but they must follow regulations to ensure the process is safe. There are many conflicting opinions against hunting and trapping dingoes. Some people argue that dingoes are a purebred species similar to domestic dogs, and they do not want to harm them. They believe dingoes have the right to live freely, and hunting them is inhumane. Additionally, the use of traps and firearms is considered extreme, potentially causing serious injuries not only to dingoes, but also to other animals if they are accidentally caught. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And please tell your friends so they can watch too. Goodbye, and see you in the next video.